Good morning. So I'm just gonna wait. Hello. Hi. Okay, so for today, I decided to have this book, to do it this way so that you can see the pages better. And if at any point you can't see, just put a comment in the chat and I will adjust it so that you're able to see it. Hopefully everyone can. Just gonna fix my screen a little bit. Okay, and I think we're ready to begin. So today we're doing Valentine's Day special, which is a Valentine's Day book. So happy Valentine's Day, Mouse. And it's by Laura Numeroff and Felicia Bond. Mouse is making Valentines for his friends. He wants each one to be just right. He loves Pig because she's a good dancer. Mouse loves Moose because he's such a good artist. So he's got like the canvas going, he's painting, maybe it looks like he's dancing a little bit, and then there's Mouse pouring out the paint onto a card. It looks like a Valentine's Day card. Hello, Mark. He loves Cat because he's so strong. If you guys can see, the cat is lifting the weights that's holding, it looks like there's a couple of things. So there's a box that says crackers, maybe some more crackers in this box, and it looks like the mouse is trying to get into it. There's some olives up here. There's all these other salt. There's all these little things that this little cat is holding up on a weight, which is so cool. And then here it says champ on the Valentine's Day card, because I guess he thinks he's a champ because he's so strong. And dog because he's always happy to see his friends. Look at that dog. And it's so funny because I have a dog and he's always there and always welcomes me with open arms. He loves Bunny because she's the best at hide and seek. And it's so cute how Mouse did the card for Bunny, because it looks like the heart is hiding in the pocket of the front sleeve of the card, which is so cool. It's such a creative and neat idea. Now, I don't know if you guys could see where Bunny is hiding, but she is on the page and she is hiding somewhere. So there's Mouse and he's looking for Bunny. I wonder if anybody can spot where Bunny is. So Bunny is right there. You can see her ears, her head, her ears. It looks like it throws it off because her ears look like the shovel, but that's her right there. And Fox, even though she's not. So there's Fox. Mouse can't wait to give out his Valentines. What? Who's at the door? Happy Valentine's Day, Mouse. So that is this story. And I know that it is very short, so I do have another one as a special Valentine's Day treat. And that one is called The Biggest Valentine Ever. So this one will give a go as well. And hopefully more people join. Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same Valentine, but it didn't start out that way. The day before Valentine's Day, Miss Mousley asked all the students in her class at Mouseville School to make Valentine cards. The two friends, Clayton and Desmond decided to make a card together and give it to Miss Mousie as a surprise. Clayton cut a big heart out of cardboard. Desmond made a heart-shaped hole in the middle. Desmond cut out small pink hearts and pasted them around the hole. Then he added a few more. Clayton glued glitter on the hearts. Then he glued on more glitter. He stepped back. "You put too many hearts on," Clayton said. Desmond was upset. "You put too much glitter on the hearts." "Well, why did you make that the hole in the middle?" asked Clayton. "I thought it looked nice," says Desmond. "It doesn't look nice. It looks awful," yelled Clayton. "I think it looks very nice," said Desmond, frowning. They glared at each other. "I don't want to make a Valentine with you," yelled Clayton. "I don't want to make a Valentine with you," yelled Desmond. They tore their Valentine in half. "I'm going to make my own Valentine," said Clayton. "I'm going to make my own Valentine," said Desmond. So it looks like they're competing. That night at dinner, Clayton's dad said, "Son, you look sad. Can I help?" Clayton hung his head. He told his dad about the Valentine. Clayton's dad thought for a moment. "You guys make nice Valentines on your own, but I think you would make a nicer Valentine together." At the same time, over at Desmond's house, Uncle Vernon said exactly the same thing. But Clayton didn't listen to his dad. He marched back to his room and began to make his very own Valentine. He cut a big heart out of the cardboard, but he didn't put a hole in the middle. He put pink hearts around the edge, but not enough pink hearts. Then Clayton put glitter on the hearts, but it was too much glitter. He stepped back and looked at his Valentine. It just wasn't right. At the same time, Desmond was making his own very special Valentine. He cut a big heart out of the cardboard, but he wasn't good at cutting large things, and the heart was lopsided. He made a neat heart-shaped hole in the middle, but then he put too many hearts around the hole. He sprinkled on some glitter, but not enough glitter. Desmond stepped back and looked at his Valentine. It just wasn't right. The next morning, Clayton and Desmond took the school bus. They sat far from each other, but as they were getting off, Desmond tripped on the stairs. He bumped into Clayton, and they fell down. "I think we should try making our own Valentines again," said Clayton. "No one said we couldn't," said Desmond. In art class, Clayton and Desmond put their heads together and came up with a plan. Then Clayton cut out the biggest, most perfect red heart anyone had ever seen. They added a pink heart to fit the middle. Then Desmond, who was good at cutting small things, cut out some tiny pink hearts and pasted them onto the big red heart. Clayton added some glitter and cut out a bunch of other hearts. Desmond made a nose on one and a mischievous eye. Then they glued the hearts together, and if you can see, the heart it looks like the shape of a mouse's head. They stepped back to look at their card. It was a giant Valentine mouse. "Wow," said Clayton. "We did it." "Wow," said Desmond. "We did it together." They gave each other a high five. They cut up a lace dolly, and glued it around the edge. Then they wrote on their card in big letters, "Happy Valentine's Day to Miss Mousie. We love you, Clayton and Desmond." Happy Valentine's Day to Miss Desmond, and there's the card. They carried the Valentine to their classroom and gave it to Miss Mousie, which is the teacher. She clapped with delight. The whole class cheered. It was the biggest Valentine ever, and it was also the best. So they made it together. They went from fighting with each other, but then they made it together, and they came together and ended up making the biggest and best card ever, and the teacher absolutely loved it. And I think that is a beautiful way to celebrate a Valentine's. It's all about coming together and loving one another and just spreading love. And it's not just on Valentine's Day that we spread love. It's every single day and with everybody around us. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 books that we read. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining.